Welcome to the Big Read and Ace Pick 6 NFL Week 10. All right, let's go, Ace.
Bam. Bam. All right, boys and girls, NFL Week 10. It's going to be a juicy weekend. Before we get into the games and the BS talk and a lot of other good stuff, we got the merch, boys. The merch is here. Merch is available. Description in the link. Everybody support the channel. Buy your merch. We got some solid designs by Benny. Things are looking good. This is the Here We Go Boys shirt in white. You can find a similar design in gray. We got the Don't Get Fooled shirt right here by Big Ree's wearing. And we got a few other designs, about 5 total designs. There's another one. So support the channel, boys. I want to see, the sales, honestly, the merch sales have been pretty up and down. But, honestly, a little bit disappointing. So I'm hoping that, we have, 7,200 subscribers. We're getting about 4,000 views per video. If we could get, and this is being super conservative, let's get 25. At least 25.
Show us some love.
Show some love. Support the channel. 25 sales. We put the price exactly at 25 bones so you guys can get free shipping. That's the only reason why we put it. Otherwise, if we put like $20, then you guys are going to pay like $10 in shipping. Exactly. So we're looking out for the viewers. $25, free shipping.
Get that Prime, that 2-day Prime.
Get that Prime shipping, boys. 2 days. You guys will have this for the weekend.
Right for the weekend.
Walk into the casinos, walk into your party, bars, wherever. You're automatically getting instant cred.
You're getting recognized immediately.
We're getting recognized. You're getting instant cred. People are going to ask you.
You're getting all the ladies.
Oh, that's a given. That's a given. Once they even know that you're somewhat associated with Big Ree and Ace. Forget Ace. If they know you're associated with Big Ree, it's done. Like, all you boys out there, the ladies are going to be all you girls out there. People, you know how many guys are going to come up to you and just want to talk to you because you're wearing the Big Read and A shirts? It's done. So jump on the merch. You guys have any special requests, hit us up, DM us. We'll try to, accommodate, put some more designs out there. We're doing a giveaway this week. So how you can qualify for the free t-shirt merch giveaway is all you got to do is subscribe. So hit the subscribe button right now. Do not wait. Like the video. I'm trying to get 7,500 subscribers by this weekend, Big Reed.
Yeah, me too, Ace.
I went 5-1 last week. It was a good week, so support the channel. But this is how you're going to get be in the free giveaway. All you have to do is comment which quarterback is going to have the most passing yards for the weekend. Pick one quarterback, comment, and whoever has the most passing yards, if you're right, you're going to get a free shirt. And if multiple people pick the same quarterback, you guys are all getting free shirts. So whoever has the most passing yards, boys and girls, that's who's getting the merch. Once again, subscribe, like, comment. Love the comments, Big Ree. Sure. Let's get into some BS talk. And everyone's like, what do you mean BS talk, food talk? We've been a lot of comments that people are literally referring to our non-football talk as BS talk. And so now that's going to be the BS segment of the day. And so we had a good Saturday night. We went out, Big Ree, and a few others. And I was alluding to it in the college that I went to BR during the day. Had the double scoop, waffle cone, sprinkles on top, got the cappuccino blast from Baskin Robbins, a.k.a. BR. And so that was great. I love BR. Everybody knows that's the love of my life, Baskin Robbins. So love Baskin Robbins. And then it was kind of last minute. We didn't have it planned on the docket that we were going to go out and, we got together and they're like, hey, let's try out this Pakistani restaurant. So
this Pakistani.
In the city of, was it Hawthorne or Inglewood?
Yeah, I believe Hawthorne.
Hawthorne restaurant called El Watan, something like that. And so Pakistani food, went there. Damn, that food was good, bro. That food had a lot of spice and just a lot of flavor. Place is a little bit like, you feel at home at that place, that's for sure. Real comfy. We got the chicken tikka masala. That was real good. We got the naan bread. Love the naan bread. Had the biryani. That was like some spicy chicken, and then a bunch of kebabs. We had that mixed platter.
The mixed platter.
So that was legit, and that was good. So let's not like discount the dinner was good. We had a good night out there. Gonna pace up this dinner. We got Javi, our cameraman, right here. Yeah. Looks like he's getting a little anxious right now. He might have a date after this. So he's trying to get out, giving us the look. Javi's giving us a look right now. But afterwards, we always have to go to dessert.
Yeah, for sure.
Where do we go to dessert? We haven't been there in a while.
For sure.
I want you to tell these guys where we went for dessert.
This is a staple of LA. If you haven't been, you're not LA native. And this is Didi Reese in Westwood.
Didi Reese in Westwood. You go there, expect to see a lot of the UCLA students in line. They're a cool thing to do at 10, 11 o'clock at night. But a lot of fresh made cookies, all flavors. They got the Snickerdoodle, the M&Ms, the chocolate chip, the oatmeal raisin. They got like 6 or 7 different cookies.
They got the brownies too.
And
those shits are dang.
The brownies are solid. I didn't get one this time, but I got a couple of cookies. Got a dozen. Didn't eat them all, but got a dozen cookies. Yeah. And then got the ice cream sandwich. You can pick 2 cookies, whatever you like, and they got a bunch of different ice cream flavors.
Yeah.
Put the mint chocolate chip in the middle, and had the ice cream sandwich, and got a dozen cookies. And the cookies, their prices are pretty damn good.
Yeah, for sure.
And the dozen was like $5.50 or something.
$5.50.
So you can't beat that in LA. You're getting 50 cents up for a pretty big cookie. And
it's just a big cookie.
It's just a big cookie, but it's a really good cookie.
And now they even accept credit card, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Before it was only cash only, right? I guess
$5 minimum though. $5 minimum.
That's how they get you on that minimum.
They're gonna get you to buy that dozen.
Buy that dozen cookies when you really just want
$5 is nothing around Westwood. You're gonna spend $5.
That is true. But before they were just cleaning up on the cash, trying to evade Uncle Sam. But finally they realized that all these new millennials are not carrying cash around.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so they're like, look, we got to start, accepting credit cards. Soon enough they're gonna start accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that good stuff. Soon enough, crypto is going to be in the game, but so that was a good night, Big Ree. I doubled down. Went to BR during the day, Didi Reese at night.
No doubt.
So definitely, if you've not been to Didi Reese, hit that place up. Solid option if you want. Open pretty late. I think they open till like 1, right? 12 or 1. Check their
on the weekends for sure.
On the weekends, so check their hours. But that place is legit. Let's get into some NFL talk. I know there's been a lot of headlines in NFL. So let's start with the first of all, we'll go in order. Let's start with the Henry Ruggs situation. Henry Ruggs, the wide receiver out of Alabama for the Las Vegas Raiders, was in a car accident. Somebody ended up dying in that accident, and Raiders released him. He got charged. And so what's your quick thoughts on that, Big Ree?
Just an unfortunate situation, and when you're an athlete like this, you just gotta call an Uber. You have the money to gladly, or just have a driver for you. Unfortunately, rest in peace. And I mean, that's what you gotta do. Have a driver. I mean, he was driving like a sports car, going
he was driving a Corvette, 156 miles per hour at impact. I mean, look, I feel bad. Condolences to the family, and somebody lost their life.
Exactly,
It's a lose-lose too for Henry Ruggs. This guy was an up-and-coming star and made a bad decision, drinking and driving, speeding, and he's out of the league. Going to be dealing with this for the next few years. Maybe in a few years, maybe she has a chance to get back in the league, depending on the jail sentence, all that. But just a sad story, man. I mean,
I think his career is done. I hope not, but I think his career is done.
You're probably right, but I hope he can get a second chance.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone makes mistakes. And so, I'm rooting for him to, he made a mistake. He's going to have to pay for it, and he's definitely already going to pay for it. But hopefully he can somehow, come out of this a better person. So that was Henry Ruggs. Then let's get into, let's get to the Odell Beckham release. So the Browns released Odell Beckham. He wanted a release. Seems like there were some issues with Mayfield.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into more of that, but I think they're better. They're obviously they've been better without Odell, but I think it was good for both parties. And I don't know where he's going now, but They did say Green Bay is his top destination, but I don't believe that.
You think so?
That's what they said that, but I don't believe these reports. Some reports said he wants to go to Seattle. I don't know what reports to believe at this point.
First of all, I want to make this clear. I really want to touch onto this on the there's reports that he's going here and there. Dude, 90% of these reporters and analysts on Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere other platform have no idea what the hell they're talking about. They claim to have sources. They have no damn sources. They're just saying, oh, it's a favor to go here, sources. My ass. These guys don't. If you're not Adam Schefter, you probably don't know what the hell you're talking about. You have no insight.
Ian Rappaport, too.
You know, I'm saying there's a handful of these guys. But other than that, stop it. Like, you guys have no sources. You're just guessing, dude. You don't even know what you ate for breakfast yesterday, and you're telling us you have a source. Like, stop it, dude. Like, look, I heard there's a chance that I think he would be a good fit in Seattle, right?
I agree 100%. I'm a Packer fan, and I would say he would be a better fit in Seattle.
Yeah, but I think as long as he goes somewhere where there's a quarterback that's going to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
He's a good talent. I don't know how good he is, but he's a good talent. Let's see, how maybe the ACL injury is affecting him also, because that's a big injury.
Sure. Yeah, no
but
doubt.
Let's see, hopefully he goes to a team
there
where he gets a chance.
There was this tweet that went up, I don't know who it was, but it was a reporter. It said, the Packers should let Rodgers decide if he wants Odell or not. It shouldn't be the GM or coach, because then if they don't get him, it puts more fuel to the fire. They said it might not be a good business practice, but this is their chance to make up for all, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers got his own problems right now with the whole vaccine situation.
Yeah.
That guy, I mean, look, I love Rodgers as a quarterback, a lot of respect, but that guy just completely dropped the ball here and lied about his status and all that good stuff, and I don't need to rip him because everybody else is ripping him, and so that guy's going to take the wrath for sure. Honestly, this could be a big enough distraction to cost them a Super Bowl appearance this year, to be honest. Because this just adds on to the whole he wanted to leave anyways and all this stuff, and now it's a big shit show. Do you have anything to say about it?
I mean, he did come out and say he did mess up. He manned up to today.
He didn't really man up.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't really man up, bro. You're a Packers fan, and he's like, oh, well, I may have misled, but I stand by my comments. Like, man up, bro. He already tried to, he already tried, when they called him out on it, he tried to make up excuses, dude. He messed up, Big Ray. Come on, man.
He messed up, but at least he acknowledged it.
He didn't really acknowledge it.
Did you watch the Pat McAfee show?
Yeah, I did. And he's not really apologizing. Say, yeah, I misled people. I basically told people I was vaccinated and I wasn't. That's the bottom line. Now, whether you want to get vaccinated or not, I don't really care. That's fine. But if you're going to play in the NFL and they have the rules and you're trying to make up crap that you're vaccinated, I'm immunized. Like, dude, it's a joke. And I know you're a Packer fan, so you're going to take this a little bit personal, but, I don't know. But anyhow, enough about Aaron Rodgers. Everybody's ripping him left and right. I personally don't think he's playing this week because of that, but who knows? They haven't made a decision yet. Let's get into the Dallas Cowboys, right? Last week I told you guys they're on upset alert by the Broncos. And not everybody, a few people were sending some messages saying, Ace, you've lost all credibility here. All credibility by picking the Broncos to potentially win here, and no way, you're disrespecting Dallas. They're going to win by at least 15. Somebody else jumped on the bandwagon. I won't name their names. That your biased opinion by saying the Cowboys are going to lose, you don't like them. What happened to the Cowboys, Big Ree?
They just shit the bed. They went to sleep.
They got their ass handed to them. And that was quote unquote by another viewer that commented on that thread. The Cowboys got their ass handed to them. And that's exactly what happened. They got spanked. They were down 30-0 in the fourth quarter at one point.
That's pretty much what it was.
30-0 in the fourth quarter. At that point, Dak was 6 for 19 for 79 yards, bro.
Yeah.
And you guys want to say Dak is the MVP candidate? Stop it. Don't you ever, listen, don't you ever dare call Dak an MVP candidate again. Ever. I don't want to hear that on our page ever. Don't you ever say the Cowboys are a potential contender.
Yeah, you too, Bruce.
Don't you ever, you Cowboys fans, You guys think, 6-1, we got a team. Stop it. I've been telling you guys for years. Don't you dare, you Cowboys fans. I told you the Broncos upset alert, and that's exactly what happened. So you Cowboys fans, I'm not going to rip you guys anymore. You guys have been dealing with having a crappy team for a long time now. And so I'm going to leave it. But you guys didn't sleep on Sunday night after getting spanked. And lastly, I do want to get into this. There's been a lot of comments over the last year and a half about Big Reed being a Baker Mayfield hater. Everybody's talking about Big Reed. What's all the hate with Baker Mayfield? You don't give him any benefit of the doubt. Ripped him last week. So re-comment to our viewers. I'm going to explain that in our next video. So before we get into that, and before you talk, I want to pull something out over here. And before we get into that, want to pull out my own Baker Mayfield Browns jersey. And so I've been saying all along, I'm a Baker fan. And so let me put on this Baker jersey before Big Ree wants to start ripping Baker Mayfield and the Browns. And I'm going to put on my Browns hat. And let's make this clear. I like the Browns. I'm a Browns fan, but I like a lot of teams, a lot of players. But now that I have the Browns gear here, tell the viewers, Big Ray, you're a big Baker Mayfield hater. They beat the crap out of Cincy 41-16 last week. So here's the podium.
I got to give it to Baker Mayfield. He played amazing. I mean, it's very rare to see Baker Mayfield play this good. Like, it's very rare to see a quarterback throw 2 touchdowns, especially Baker Mayfield. I mean, kudos to him. He actually threw a long TD to Peoples-Jones. That was probably the first one I've ever seen in his football career. The guy just sucks. He's overrated. He's not that good. He needs to go into acting. He's a good actor. You see his trick or treat commercials. He's giving the nachos to the kids. He's doing good. He's a good actor. That's what he is. And they took him over Lamar Jackson, another reason, and over Sam Darnold, who have been better. And he's in a perfect place. He's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, but he's not going to be a great quarterback. He's going to be an above-average quarterback that's a game manager, but can't win you a Super Bowl. If this team wants to go to the playoffs, fine, but they're not going to win a Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield's an above-average quarterback, but he's not a great quarterback.
Okay, Big Reed, but a lot of QBs are not going to win a Super Bowl. That's just how it is. There's only one Super Bowl winner every year.
That's fine, but this team is so talented that they should win the Super Bowl.
But don't you agree also that they are so talented, but their offense is based on their run offense? They have Chubb and they have Hunt. So don't you think that plays a factor into why Baker Mayfield's numbers are not better? Because they're running 35 times, 40 times a game, man.
That's fine, but they had before the release, they traded for probably a top 5 wide receiver at the time, Odell.
That is true, but if your offense is based on a run game,
but it's based on a run game because this guy can't throw the ball.
No, he can. Come on, man. What do you mean, dude? He can throw the ball, bro. You can't.
Do you know how many times he's thrown 3 touchdowns this year?
Probably none.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. That doesn't mean he's a bad QB, bro. You're running 45 times.
Yeah, because you have the best 2 running backs.
How many times has Ryan Tannehill thrown more than 2 touchdowns?
I think he just had it last week.
How many times has Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know.
Exactly. We know you have a lot of hate for Baker, okay? And he's not performing to number 1 overall pick. I'll give you that, okay? But last year he had 26 TDs, I think 8 interceptions, and I think he's going to play well again this year, and he's going to pick it up. But if number 1 overall pick, maybe not. But if they didn't have Chubb and Hunt, and they had some other kind of no-names, this guy would be having...
If they didn't have Chubb and Hunt, they wouldn't be a playoff team. No chance.
I think they would be throwing a lot more, and I think Baker...
Yeah, exactly.
I think he would be launching it a lot more.
Launching it to not to the right people.
We'll see, but I'm glad you addressed it, and... look, the hate is there, but Baker put a spanking on Cincy last week, Big Ree. Let's get into Survivor picks. I'm taking Tampa Bay versus Washington. My Survivor pick is Tampa Bay. You want to throw in a survivor pick, or do you want to just agree with the Tampa Bay pick?
No, I like Arizona this week.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking Arizona. Okay, all right, let's get into the docket of games, Big Ree. Without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. We got the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. The Jets are a 13-point favorite. Buffalo 5-3, coming off a 9-6 loss at Jacksonville. Yes, 9-6. Buffalo just, their offense didn't play well. Josh Allen played like crap. 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. Just like I said earlier about Dak, don't you dare put Josh Allen in the MVP candidate.
I just want to make it clear, he's still tied up MVP.
It doesn't matter. He's not going to win. And you guys all want to hype him up.
You want to talk about my hate of Baker Mayfield. What the fuck is the hate of Josh Allen?
Josh Allen sucks. Period. I said he's overrated.
I'll tell you. I'll walk off set right now. I swear to God. If you say Baker Mayfield is better than Josh Allen,
he's not better. No, he's not. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'm not saying Baker Field is better than Josh Allen, but Josh Allen is way more hyped, and he has no business in the MVP conversation at all.
Now after that game,
everybody loves to hype him up, and he showed against the lowly, Jacksonville Jaguars with 1 win.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like he had 3 turnovers, and that's what cost him the game.
After that game,
he cost him that game, and that's what he's going to do in the playoffs. That's what's going to happen. And then they go, Joshy, overpaid Joshy. And don't you dare put him in that conversation. Bills Mafia, I know you're going to hate me for this, but look, no business in the MVP conversation. Be happy you guys are making the playoffs, but you're not making the Super Bowl. That's done. Look, they did outgain Jacksonville 301-218, but those 3 turnovers were the difference. Only impressive win Buffalo has this season is versus Kansas City. They beat up on the bad teams. They beat Miami by 35, Washington by 22, Houston by 40, Miami by 15. But look, they only have 1 quality win in my opinion. This is a road game, but it's still in New York. Jets 2-6, coming off a 45-30 loss to Indianapolis on Thursday night. This game was over in the 3rd quarter. They were down 42-10. A lot of garbage time touchdowns, but they rallied. They put some points on the board. Jets gave up 532 yards to the Colts. They had a good win versus Cincy, but still, look, they're not a good team at all. Quarterback Mike White is better than Zach Wilson. I told you guys Wilson's a bust early on. I knew he was going to be a bust when they drafted him out of BYU. No business drafting him number 2 overall. But they're going up against the Buffalo D, and I'll give Buffalo credit. Their defense is legit. Josh Allen might not be legit and not be a Super Bowl quarterback, but their defense is.
That's the problem.
He's not a Super Bowl quarterback, and time will tell. But their defense is legit. I'm taking Buffalo minus 13 here. Game 2, we got Detroit at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 9-point favorite here. Detroit 0-8, coming off a 44-6 loss versus Philly. They got handed last week. Look, they're just a bad team. They don't have enough offensive weapons. When they're playing against high-powered teams, they don't have enough weapons on the offensive end. Look, 5 of their 8 losses have been by 10 points or under, so they're not getting blown out. They do have a solid pass D. Goff is playing pretty decent with the limited offensive options that he has. 67% completion, 8 TDs, 6 interceptions. Then we got Pittsburgh 5-3, coming off a 29-27 win on Monday night versus Chicago. They almost blew that game. They had 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. They were outgained 414-280. They're on a 4-game winning streak after starting 1-3. Big Ben is getting the job done, but all wins have been by 8 points or under, so they're not beating anybody big. Look, I think I'm putting Pittsburgh on upset alert here. I like Detroit +9, and I'm calling Detroit to get their first win versus Pittsburgh but I love the +9. So if you have the cojones, take Detroit on the money line. That's my lock of the week. Game 3, Seattle at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 3.5-point favorite. Seattle 3-5. Coming off a 31-7 win versus Jacksonville prior to the bye week. They are expected to get quarterback Russell Wilson back this week after the Week 5 injury. They are on the road in Lambeau. Look, Seattle does have the 31st ranked overall D, okay? 31st ranked overall D, giving up 401 yards per game. But they are tied for the 4th fewest points given up by all teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
They've only given up 169 points, so they're not giving up a lot of points there. Green Bay 7-2, coming off a 13-7 win, 13-7 loss last week to Kansas City. Snapped their 7-game winning streak. A-Rod was not playing last week. They had the second-year Jordan Love at quarterback. He didn't play great. Not sure if A-Rod plays this week. I don't think he's going to play, but he might. These are two really good defenses here. It's going to be a close game, but a low-scoring game. I like Seattle to cover 3.5. I'm taking Seattle plus 3.5. All right, Big Ree, let's go.
The first game I got is the Saints at Titans. The current spread is Titans -3. Saints coming off a terrible loss at home versus the Falcons. Atlanta had control over this game the whole way. It was a rout. The score looked a lot closer than it did. Titans coming off a huge win on Sunday night versus the Rams, 28-16. Same with this one. Score definitely looked a lot closer. Rams got a garbage time touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Tennessee is 5-0 in their last 5 games. But I think this is a do not get fooled here, boys. One, I think the Saints cover the 3 and win straight out. I think this is a Vegas special. The next game I got is the Raiders at Chiefs. Current spread is Chiefs -2.5. Raiders coming off a 23-10 loss versus the Giants. Chiefs coming off a 13-7 win versus Packers. I don't know what's wrong with Patrick, but he's just not the same. Mahomes is not the same. And I'm not taking the spread here on either team, but I'm taking the under 52 here. And the last game I got is the Eagles at the Broncos. The current spread is Broncos -3. Eagles coming off a 27-24 loss to the Chargers. Broncos coming off a huge blowout win versus the Cowboys, as Ace called and mentioned. 30-16 score looked a lot closer. Looks a lot closer than it was. Eagles are the better team here. Jalen Hurts. Denver is a hard place to play, but I'm taking the Eagles +3. Before we log off, I do want to give a shout out to Chris Rott from Japan and Dan the Gambler, who turned 94.
Happy birthday, Dan. Bob, a.k.a. Bob the
All right,
Gambler.
Make sure to like, subscribe,
all right, happy
and
birthday,
comment.
Bob.
Peace.